Good morning, students. Today is Tuesday, September 20th, 2011, and you're watching LTV Jumpstart. I'm Ashley Jackson.
And I'm Dylan Rohr. Stay tuned for a look at 9/11, remembered through the eyes of a New York City fireman.
Also on today's show, we have Cody with weather and Corey with your latest sports announcements.
And we're back. Now let's take a look at the question of the day. The question is, on average, giraffes sleep how many hours a day? A, 10 hours, B, 4.5 hours, C, 6.5 hours, or D, 5.5 hours?
That answer will come at the end of today's show. So last week, we had a special tribute to the 10-year anniversary of 9/11.
You all got to experience the 9/11 remembered through the eyes of our teachers. On another note, here's Justin and Ashley with the account of the 9/11 from the viewpoint of a New York City fireman.
On 9/11 this year, people all over White County gathered at the Searcy Fire Department to witness the uncovering of the new fallen firefighters memorial. FDNY firefighter Greg Manning gave a speech at the memorial service.
It's an amazing experience that the small city in Arkansas would want to build a lasting memorial to everyone that died on 9/11, and I just feel very grateful that I was able to come out here and say thank you to the city, to the people of Searcy for building this.
To Searcy firefighters, getting Greg Manning to speak in Searcy is a huge deal that took a lot of planning.
We felt honored that a firefighter from FDNY would take his time to come all the way to a small town like Searcy, Arkansas. He also felt honored that a small town like Searcy, Arkansas would take the time to remember their firefighters. I just felt like it was an honor for him to give up his time to come here and speak to us about the events that happened at 9/11. It took quite a bit of planning. It took quite a bit of money. Valley Baptist Church also kicked in with some of the monetary amounts. It took several emails back and forth. And like I say, got a private plane out of Searcy Airport to go fly to New York and pick him up, him and his wife, and bring him back here.
Although it's an honor for Greg to speak to Searcy, he also felt honored to thank the town for remembering his fallen friends.
I was taken back. I was surprised. Initially, I wasn't sure as to whether I was going to do it or not, whether I was going to come out. But then I decided that, to me, I felt like this was the right thing to do. It's just my way of saying, thank you for helping us out.
Aside from the memorial and the presentation of the key to the cities to Greg, the attendants were treated to a flyover by the Little Rock Air Force Base. So as you drive by the new memorial, please take time to remember our fallen heroes. For Lion TV Jumpstart, this is Justin Rose.
Thanks, guys.
Seniors, the Jostens reps will be in here in the cafeteria October 7th from 8 to 9. Any student who has to leave campus for classes at ASU BB or Searcy will be able to pick up info from Ms. Joyner when they return. October 21st will be the day Jostens reps will be back on campus to place your senior orders.
Also, on October 7th, juniors meet in the cafeteria from 9 to 10 for Jostens ring presentation. Jostens rep will be on campus during the parent-teacher conferences on October 18th from 3 to 7 for any student who wishes to place ring orders. They will also return October 21st for both senior graduation item orders and junior ring orders.
Race for the Cure is Saturday, October 22nd this year. Register for the race online at www.comeonarkansas.org. If you want to join the Searcy team, click Join an Existing Team and then choose Searcy Schools Team. The $26 registration fee includes the participation fees as well as a race t-shirt. All proceeds go toward finding a cure for breast cancer. Be checking the announcements for more information about how to order a Searcy team shirt and how to ride the bus to the race.
Please mark your calendars for the Searcy High School Fall Future Fest. This event will be hosted on Thursday, October 13th in the Searcy High School cafeteria. Seniors will be released to attend from 8:30 to 9, and juniors will be released to attend from 9:15 to 9:45. Parents are encouraged to attend.
Attention seniors, the cost for your senior shirts will be $13. You have to pay this money to Ms. Joyner in room 321 by this Friday, September 23rd, in order to receive one.
Beta Club will meet this Wednesday, September 21st at 7:30 in the cafeteria. See Ms. White or Ms. Holman if you have any questions. Also, Beta members sign up to volunteer for Get Down Downtown. There are 2 shifts, morning and afternoon, on Saturday, October 1st. Sign up outside of Ms. White's room. If members sign up and do not attend, they will be deducted points. They are relying on Beta to run the kids' game area. Be sure to sign up as soon as possible.
The PSAT/NMSQT will be administered on October 12, 2011 in the SHS cafeteria from 8 to lunch. 10th grade students take the exam as a practice opportunity, while the 11th grade students take the exam as the qualifying exam for National Merit Semifinalist status. Interested 10th or 11th grade students must pay $15 and sign up in the Guidance Center no later than October 3rd. Tests are ordered in June, therefore they can only estimate the number needed. Slots are filled on a first-come, first-served basis.
In addition, when students pay for their exam, they are given a study guide that will assist them in preparing for the exam, so the sooner the better.
Now let's head over to Cody with your local weather.
Good morning, students. Today is a wonderful day. It is. It's Tuesday. I know that's not anything special to you, but it's just another day that we're here in this wonderful school, so get excited. Woo! Because I'm Cody Johnson, here to bring you your weather. September 20th, 2011 is the date. Let's start off with the almanac like usual. Who knows, someday we'll switch it up, but not today. Today, a high of 87 with an average of 84, a record high of 102 set in 1954, with a low of 59, an average low of 57, not too far off, and a record low of 42 set in 1938. Not so record low if you ask me. Mustache sunshine to brighten up your day. Let's hop over to the 5 cast. Not 4, but 5 cast. 87 is the high, 59, mustache sunshine, little tiny little thing, kind of like what I got going right now. Wednesday, a high of 89, carrying on with the regular day, cloudiness covering up your beautiful sunshine, low of 60. Thursday, a high of 75, low of 54. Friday is where the storms come in. You have a 30% chance of thunderstorms. Hopefully, it won't be raining in Marion because this is for Searcy, and it's pretty accurate if you ask me. 30% chance on Friday, carrying on into Saturday, where it's going to be bright and sunny to start off your week. High of 80, low of 55. Let's see what the ladies have for lunch today. Tuesday, grilled chicken breast, seasoned rice, seasoned green beans. That's a lot of seasoning. Choice of white or wheat roll, fresh orange quarters, and your choice of white or chocolate milk. That makes you strong and big. That's all I have for you guys. Have a good day.
Thanks, Cody.
The deadline for submitting senior ads for the yearbook is September 29th. Don't forget that you now have an option of getting them in color.
Yearbook pictures will be taken on Monday, October 3rd this year. Makeup pictures for seniors and underclassmen will also be held from 7:20 until the end of first period in the library. Yearbooks will be ordered in English classes on September 27th. Money isn't required now, but this is just an ordering day. Bills will be mailed nearly 2 to 4 weeks afterwards.
The monthly NHS meeting will be next Tuesday, September 20th at 7:35 in Miss Rose's room, 309. Meeting attendance is mandatory for an honor cord. Also, September 20th is the last day to pay your $10 dues.
Now let's head on over to Corey with your Searcy High sport announcements.
Good morning, Searcy High School. My name is Corey Webb, back at the sports desk for the first time in about a week. Sorry I had to take a temporary leave of absence. I have been a very busy young man the past week, but thank you to the fellow Jumpstartees who filled in for me and did a spectacular job. You guys are awesome. Let's start off today with some football. How about those Searcy Lions? If you were at the game, you know what I'm talking about. For the first time in 10 years, your Searcy Lions have started out the season with 3 consecutive victories and no losses. That's awesome, guys. They did this by defeating Nettleton in a close game, 29-27 last Friday, that literally went down to the last minute. I'll tell you what, if you weren't there, you missed an intense time. And also, on a side note, you missed a very awesome whiteout by the student section. Thank you guys for participating in that. That was awesome. But congratulations to the Lions on an awesome start to the season. They look to go 4-0 this Friday night against Marion at Marion. I'll be at the game, and I hope to see you there too. Aside from football, the tennis team has a match today at home against Marion in hopes of continuing what has been a spectacular season for the Tennis Lions. These guys have started off the season one of their best seasons they've had in a very, very long time, and they hope to continue that today. So if you're not busy after school, come out to the tennis courts and support your Lions. That's all I've got for you today with your sports. Be sure to tune in tomorrow and catch me at this sports desk. But other than that, I will see you in the halls.
Now let's take a look at the answer to the question of the day. The question was, on average, giraffes sleep how many hours a day? And the answer was B, 4.5.
Well, that wraps things up for this episode of Flying TV Jumpstart. I'm Ashley Jackson.
And I'm Dylan Rohr. Have a wonderful day, Searcy High School.